afternoon. Welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. We are outside right now and I am makeupless because I spent the day in the pool with my daughter. And my tips are so green. I don't even know if y'all can tell. I bought this special shampoo, used about 5 to 6 times. It did not work at all. It was a waste of money. I read where you can use baking soda and vinegar, so I'm going to try that next. But what you're probably here for is my weigh-in. Yes, I have a weigh-in for y'all. Let's see. I got me a cute little book so I can write it in and put little ideas in this book and foods and keep up with it so I don't get lost. So today is day 30th of my ketovore diet. So this weigh-in is for day 1 through 29 because it was early this morning. So let's start with yesterday. Yesterday I weighed in at 192.0, so I had gone down 6 ounces, and the day before that I had gone down 8 ounces. The day before that I went down 4 ounces. So I had like a little 5-day 2-pound up and down little thing going on. But for the last, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, I have been slowly going down because this morning I weighed in at 191.6. So I'm very happy about that. And I weighed in before I went to the bathroom. I did not weigh in after. We will see what the scale says tomorrow. I had me a little baby Bella cheese and yeah, spent some time in the bathroom after that. So I guess Baby Bell works for me. It worked before too, so I'm going to start using that little tiny piece of cheese for when I have issues. But I did spend the day in the pool. So every time I've spent the day before in the pool, my weight either stays or goes up. Not because I eat differently, but I think it's just because of using all the muscles and stuff in the pool, being out in the heat and swelling. I do get thirstier, so we'll see tomorrow. I did have one of those sparkling ice waters, the kiwi strawberry one that has sucralose, which actually never has affected me before. I can't have aspartame like my Coke Zeros and stuff. That will stall me out. And people thought before those water drinks were stalling me out, but I have had them and they don't seem to stall me out. So we'll see what the scale says tomorrow. I really think if it goes up, it's the pool issue, not that flavor water. I was just getting sick of just plain water and coffee, so I threw one of those in. Tonight we're having chicken thighs again because I did not make it to Costco, so we have no other choices really. If it was just me, I'd probably make me some eggs, but my daughter's here, so I was thinking about throwing them on the grill, but it's actually kind of hot out here, and when I do them on the grill, I slow cook them, turning them over every 3 to 4 minutes for like an hour. This way it does not burn at all, and it cooks perfectly through. And at least on my grill, I can't leave them for even 5 minutes or the flame will come up no matter how low you sit it on. So I don't know if I want to stay out here a whole hour. It might be another air fried day. So I'm going to be really careful with my eyeball. But yeah, so this morning I had around 11, 4 pieces of bacon and 2 fried eggs and a 2-ounce sausage patty that I had made. I had bought the ground pork from Walmart, the Smithfield brand, that has nothing in it at all. Added tons and tons of black pepper and salt, patted them all out in the 2-ounce patties and froze them. Next time I might cook them first and then freeze them, but because it was a little rubbery, I left it in the microwave too long. I meant to hit defrost and I hit cook for 2 minutes, so it was technically cooked all the way, but I wanted to give it that crisp, so I threw it in the frying pan, but it was a little too rubbery for my taste. But I was trying to find a way to have them on hand and not have to throw them away because they were in the fridge too long. So I will try a different method tomorrow. I will actually hit defrost instead of cook. What else? Oh, I've had my 2 collagen coffees for the day. May or may not have another regular coffee. We will see. My daughter is I think having mashed cauliflowers with her chicken tonight. I bought tons of different little things, as I showed the other day on the video, where she could choose which vegetable she wants. She likes them in the microwave. It makes it easy for me because I'm not really a vegetable person. Even if I wasn't doing ketovore, I really didn't eat the vegetable part. I would just throw me in a thing of broccoli in the microwave if I ate vegetables. So yeah. What else? Today's been nothing. Just swimming in the pool, doing some research. I want to get a different camera. I really don't want to take this one with me again. It's not a big giant one, but it's a little heavy. I definitely don't want it near water. I've been looking at the GoPro 7 Black just to see what I might want. I need something on a very, very, very low budget. But I want more options. I do have a gift card I will be using, but I need more options. Like, even though my phone is waterproof, I don't trust it. I don't want to take it in the water and destroy it. Everyone thinks I'm crazy, but it's my only phone. I don't want to break it, even if it is supposed to be waterproof. So I kind of wanted something I could take in the water. I had a little tiny camera that is supposed to be able to go in the water too, but I can never get it to work properly. And then when I look at the GoPro, in theory it's great, but I like to be able to see myself up there, and I don't want to go paying all the extra things for the add-on gadgets. And then there's this really nice camcorder. It still can't go near water, but it will record as long as I want it to. It won't stop recording. It's very, very light. I would be able to hold it at a distance more. So maybe I'll do all the filming of the water stuff with my boyfriend's phone, which is identical to mine. And he is not afraid to put his in the water. And then do recording with a little camcorder, which is way cheaper than any of the cameras. So that's what I'm doing today, trying to decide which to do. And I also want to say yay to Keto Diamond for the Baconator. She's losing so much weight back off of that that she had put on for her little cheat, and I am so glad that works for her. When I had tried it, it didn't work for me. I don't know, maybe because I drink the collagen powder in my coffees. I don't know what I was doing wrong. Now, I didn't eat all the cheese. I didn't eat the mayonnaise. I used other things instead. Maybe adding the eggs is what I was doing wrong, because I put an egg in mine since I wasn't eating no sauce with it. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about trying it again, because so many people on her page, and might be some of y'all, have lost some weight on this 3-day Baconator challenge. So I go to the grocery store tomorrow. I always get hamburger meat, always get bacon. So I'm thinking about trying it again for 3 days, but this time only doing the Baconator. Like for breakfast or dinner, no eggs and bacon, leave my egg out of it, and maybe try my Duke mayonnaise. I love Duke mayonnaise. That's the only kind of mayonnaise I will eat. But I have not eaten it in about, probably since January, since I was trying to go clean. But I like all these little challenges that people give and stuff, and I want to try it. And I kind of tried it for 5 days, but I was still having eggs and sour cream with mine instead. So maybe it's the combination. Maybe, you know, and I don't know. And I was eating way less calories than everyone else seems to be eating doing it. So I might just pick all that up tomorrow and try it for 3 days and see what happens. I mean, if day 2 I start gaining tons of weight, I won't make it to day 3, but we will see. I am very sick of chicken today. I really don't want chicken. I actually really want a Baconator. After watching her video and seeing how yummy it looked with a yellow American cheese, and I know a yellow American cheese, at least the one I buy, the Land O'Lakes, it has carbs in it. I think it's 2 carbs for 1 ounce, but I don't know. That's what I really want for dinner. Like, if Costco wasn't so far, I would go get some hamburger meat right now. And the reason I can't go get hamburger meat from anywhere else, because all other hamburger meat makes me sick. I don't know if it's the fillers, if it's the animal, like, I don't know what from it. Like, it makes me have heart palpitations, I can't breathe. I don't know if it's the places use latex when they prepare this stuff, but I do know Costco's hamburger meat it might feel like weight on my stomach, but no heart palpitations, no throat itching, no nothing. So that's where I get most of my meats from. So yeah, so tomorrow, whether I do the 3-day challenge or not, which I really am thinking about it, I am definitely going to make me a Baconator. And I am definitely going to use that American cheese and that I bought and some Duke's mayonnaise because I want something different. And I tried it the cleanest ketovore way when I was doing it last week, or the week before, but it was tasteless doing it my way. You really need some kind of sauce, and I'm sorry, but American cheese is the best cheese in the world for a burger. I love Munster cheese. I love like all these different kind of cheeses, but when it comes to a hamburger, especially with bacon, I want American cheese on it. And I want usually bacon and usually barbecue sauce, but that will have too many carbs. Even Higgin G's will add me too many carbs. I will not be having barbecue sauce on it, but that is my favorite way to eat it. But I will be doing it with some Duke mayonnaise. So that's my plan right now. And I guess tonight I'm having more chicken thighs, which I am very sick of, if I did not always say that. So yeah, I don't even think I'm going to pick up chicken thighs this time when I go. I think it's going to be a very small load because I have to go back again on Sunday because my sister and her family's coming Monday. So I'm just going to get enough stuff for 4 days, basically 3 or 4 days, because yeah, I've run out of too much stuff and I want some hamburger meat. But yeah, why couldn't Costco be closer? Oh, my air kicked in. That's probably gonna be really noisy for y'all, and I'm sorry about that. I will definitely be going back with my Ardent Fox hair probably before I take off on my trip, or going to the salon and seeing if they can get this green out. I saw the most beautiful aquamarine mermaid color hair that I almost thought about sticking down here at all the bottom of my hair, and then I thought maybe that would be too crazy. So usually the craziest I ever get with my hair is that crazy orange hot pink one that I do all the time. Never really tried anything really insane. Like, this is pretty insane right this minute because it's all fading out because of the water. You can tell exactly what part of my hair has hit the water because all this is washed out from the pool. And then this is soaking in the water, so it's green. And then my roots just get blonde by the sun. But yeah. So, I don't really have much to talk about today. Did a lot of activity according to my Fitbit. Did about 4,000 steps, which is not a lot. But I also did the whole swimming thing, which the Fitbit doesn't count that. No matter what kind of program I try to program it in it won't count it as steps or anything. I'm trying to pull up my carb manager real fast so we can see how much calories I supposedly burned according to it in my Fitbit. So it says I've eaten about 700 calories today and I burned 500. It says I did about 23 minutes of activity. Yeah, I was in the pool a couple hours. It was way more than that, but that's what it counted. So yeah, I'm at 50 grams of protein so far and 50 grams of fat so far, and 3 carbs. I've had 3 carbs today, and that's from my coffees. So yeah, I had this baseball cap made. I'll probably show y'all tomorrow. I meant to bring it out with me and I forgot. It says Fat to Keto and my YouTube across it, and it's cute. But for the price that it is, it should have been better quality and fit more to your head. It's very shallow. So I'm definitely probably gonna have to pull my hair through the back to help it like stay on. I just want it because it was cute. And then I made this little book too. I'll show y'all later. It's a Fat to Keto where I can put all my notes in there. Because I'm trying to go back and throw everything in like 2 locations instead of all over the place. But this one I got just at Walmart to throw in my purse because I'm out. I come up with ideas I want to talk about and I forget all about it by the time I turn the camera on. So I'm going to start writing them down in here so I can remember what I want to talk about, and I really want to keep track of my weight. So I'm going to keep on with this series until like the 10th of June. I said June. The 10th of July. Then on July 11th is when I will be flying out to Hawaii, and it's basically gonna be more keto in Hawaii for at least 21 days. I'm not sure how long I'm staying yet. I know I need to be back by the 2nd week of August, so it all depends on the flights, the prices. That's how I plan my vacation. I don't pick the dates necessarily because those are the dates I want. I do it by what can I get for under $300 to get there and get back. So, because some days it's like $1,000 one way. So we can't go near that. That's way too much money. I like the $200 one way. That's way better. They're very rare to find and they're last minute, and I only fly Delta. I refuse to fly anything else. So yeah, I have a fear of flying. They were the first people I ever flown with. They're extremely kind. I've never had an issue with Delta at all, and I feel safe and secure with them. And especially the long flight, if you get on a plane where you're on there for like 10+ hours, it's a very nice, comfortable, clean plane. I wish I could eat all the food they're giving you. It is all these different cookies, and like, I'm not just talking about the normal flight cookies. It's these cookie thingies with chocolates, and yeah, I can't eat that kind of stuff anymore. But I did eat it on the way there and the way back. Every time I fly, I usually do eat it. However, this time I'm not stalled. I'm not having a weight loss issue right now, so I don't want to mess myself up on them. I'm bringing my own snacks this time. I bring them every time and somehow I cave in every time. However, this time I am so happy and excited with my weight loss, and I have y'all that I'm going to have to say I cheated for that cookie. That was okay, but not worth it. Like, seriously. So y'all are gonna help me on that flight stay good, because if I was to cheat for a day, as people call it, or a meal, it would be something stupid like nachos at 7-Eleven. I know I said it before, it sounds stupid, but I love them, and I love them so much that I actually don't even need the chip part. I would take some friggin' pork rinds and the chili and the cheese. Unfortunately, the chili and the cheese has carbs in it, but yeah. So if I was going to do something, it would be something like that, not on the plane and waste my little cheat. And do not be surprised, I'm going to try not to, but we are not going to be surprised if I fell here or there, because that long there, and like I said, sometimes it is impossible to find things that is very keto friendly. To me, I fell when I go to Costco, and that's where we decide to eat, and I pick the toppings off of the pizza and eat the toppings. I do not eat the crust. But to me, it's still felling because it's tomato sauce, it's peppers, it's way more calories than I probably would have liked, or there's too many carbs up in the pizza sauce. So I fell different ways that other people would not be considering felling. A lot of people do that all the time. They go order Pizza Hut and eat all the toppings off. But to me, right now, on my part of the journey, that would be felling for me. Doesn't mean it's falling for you. Just talking about me. I'm trying to do fresh everything, and it's cheaper for us not to eat out, except 7-Eleven. It's pretty cheap just to go grab something for 7-Eleven. And I will be eating their hot dogs, that's probably for sure, without the bun, of course. But it's just because it's easy, fast, and cheap. I will probably be keeping my carbs around 20 or so. There's no way I could just do the 4 that I normally do a day lately. So I will be heavy protein, high fat, barely any vegetables, but my carbs, I know while I'm there, is going to be keto versus ketovore. Like, it's going to be, I'll be more keto, and probably dirty keto at that. So I am just warning everyone that it will be switching towards that once I get down there. It just makes life easier. If I lived there full time, it would probably still be the same because the prices of stuff down there. But yeah, so we're gonna stay closest to ketovore as possible up until when I go, and then I will still have some days that is as close as possible to ketovore as I can get, and then there will be some days where it's more like keto because we decide to have a salad or a cucumber. I don't know. I'm not a big veggie person, but he is, so we will see how it all turns out. I'm not really worried about the food. I don't get too hungry there that much. I'm so hot there. Like, I'm hot right now. I'm pouring sweat, but it's crazy hot there. So, and I'm gonna be so active. So I will warn everyone right now. When I'm active, I do not tend to lose any weight. So I will still be weighing every day. If my weight goes up and I didn't have anything that could have, like a cheat or something, we're just gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna get upset because I know when I'm in the heat, like I am right now, when I am very active, and there's not too much time I'll be in AC, that's for sure. When I'm very active, my weight skyrockets or just stays the same. I know it's my muscle swelling, it's my adrenal gland throwing out some cortisone and all that good stuff throughout my body. So I always go up, but usually after 10 days being home, my weight drops back down. But I've always cheated big time. Big time. Like, if I'm there for 6 weeks, 3 weeks of it was cheating. Like eclair everyday cheating. Like, yeah. So I don't plan on doing that this time because I have y'all. Y'all get to help support me stay strong. I will be having my Hawaiian ice because they have sugar-free Hawaiian ice that does not affect me. So that will be a treat. Sometimes we used to walk to it. It equaled about 2 miles and we'd get one. By the time we got there, it would be so delicious, and I have a Coke Zero. Coke Zero does stall me out though, that is a problem, but when you're extremely hot and tired, sometimes you just want that Coke Zero. So, I'm warning everyone now, my weight will probably not fall like it is right now, but it's okay because you're gonna get to see some beautiful sights with me, and you're gonna get to see the food. I guess I went over 23 minutes to stop recording, but you will get to see the foods I do eat. I will not post bad foods. I will try my best not to eat any of them. You get to see how, if my body changes at all, and then you get to see when I come home and go back to ketovore, how much weight I can drop quickly too. I'm not planning on gaining weight. We're not gonna plan on gaining any weight, but if I stall, I know when I come home, jumping back on ketovore, we're gonna lose some. So, just preparing y'all for how it's gonna be. But I hope y'all enjoy my Hawaii series. For warning, my boyfriend slash fiance is a complete total goofball. says irate, stupid things sometimes. So be warned. But yeah, I'm gonna take y'all with me, and you get to see my crazy life, what it's like down there with them, or over there, or wherever it is on the map. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight and let y'all know tomorrow how I decide to cook my food, because I need another shower because I've completely sweated myself to death out here. But I need to clean my kitchen. That's why we're out here. I did not clean it last night. I was lazy. So we get to sweat today. But I will talk to y'all tomorrow morning, and we will see if swimming in that pool affected my weight or not, or just being out in the heat. So until then, bye.